Mark Zuckerberg is the man who founded Facebook. He is currently the CEO of Facebook and he was one of the youngest billionaire. He became billionaire in the age of 23. So let's take a look at his journey of life. Mark Zuckerberg was born on May 14, 1984 in New York. He developed interest in computer at an early age. When he was about 12 years old, he used Atari Basics to create a messaging program. He named that program as ZUKERBERG. Together with his friend, he also created computer games just for fun. After seeing his interest in computer, his parents hired a private computer tutor, whose name was David Newman. Newman later told reporters that it was hard to stay ahead of Zuckerberg. His school name was Philip Exeter Academy. While still in high school, he created an early version of the music software Pandora, which he called Synapse. Several companies including Microsoft expressed an interest in buying the software and hiring the teenager before graduation, but he declined the offer. After graduating, he enrolled at Harvard University. He had developed a reputation as the go-to software developer on the campus. It was at that time that he built a program called Course Match, which helped students choose their classes based on the course selection of other users. He also invented Face Mesh, which compared the picture of two students on campus and allowed users to vote on which one was more attractive. The program became widely popular but was later shut down by the school administration after it was deemed inappropriate. Based on the buzz of his previous projects, 3 of his fellow students asked him to work on an idea for social networking, which they called as Harvard Connection. He agreed to work on it but soon dropped out to work on his own social networking site with friends. Zuckerberg and his friend created a site that allowed users to create their own profiles, upload photos, and communicate with other users. Zuckerberg dropped out of college to devote himself to Facebook full-time. By the end of 2004, Facebook had 1 million users. In 2005, Zuckerberg Enterprise received a huge boost from the venture capital firm Accel Partners. Accel invested $12.7 million into the network. Zuckerberg seemed to be going nowhere but up. Zuckerberg and Facebook continue to succeed in spite of the criticism. Time magazine named him Person of the Year in 2010, and Vanity Fair placed him at the top of their new establishment list. Forbes also ranked Zuckerberg at number 35, beating out Apple CEO Steve Jobs on its 400 list, estimating his net worth to be $6.9 billion. He married to Priscilla Chan on May 19, 2012. In May 2013, Facebook made the Fortune 500 list for the first time, making Zuckerberg at the age of 28 the youngest CEO on the list. In November 2015, they welcomed their first daughter Max. Zuckerberg announced that he would be taking 2 months of paternity leave to spend with his family. They also wrote an open letter to their daughter that they would give out 99% of their Facebook shares to charity.